Hey, welcome everybody to another Transformers review. We're going to be taking a look at the classics Hot Rod. Hot Rod. Closer look. I really do like the paint scheme that they used for this. Now, they did another one that was actually before this one. And it was this one right here. With more of the orange for the spoiler. But spoiler, they're the same character. The paint on the chest are completely different. The engine, completely different painted. And this one, you can see the flames on it. It's kind of hard because the two tones of yellow are like pretty much like spot on. And let's see. Is he a traitor? Oh, nope, he's an Autobot. Now, Hot Rod was made famous in the 1986 Transformers the movie, also for being the one responsible for getting Optimus killed. You're welcome. So, the other differences, paint apps. I won't bother transforming him because that's the same thing, but we're just looking at just the car. That's all I'm going to look at with this. Missiles. This is a red plastic, and for some reason the spring in there is kind of messed up. Do you guys remember spring-loaded missiles? I sure do. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Compared to, that one fires like a charm. You know, I bought this one brand new back in I think 2008, and I think this one came out in I think like 2010. These are the differences between them. Clear, translucent, like purple almost, and in red painted blue. So, red versus blue. Who will win? You choose, you decide. He also does have a rub sign. Wonder if that says traitor also. Oh, he's an Autobot. Okay, enough of the Hot Rod dissing. Size comparison. Titans Return Sharkticon. Nah. Transformer Cyberverse Quintesson. Judge. Here he is with a Micromaster. Almost forgot that. Here he is with a Battle Master who doesn't like to, well, because he can't stand. He can't stand this. Put him right there. And here he is with a Titan Master. Little itty bitty guy. So you can kind of see how he scales with everything else in vehicle mode. Let's clear the table. We'll bring them back out after. So first of all, I don't remember this being part of the instructions or anything. But if you pull the back side open, you can actually flip this up, and it kind of looks like a truck somewhat, with no bed, and he's got the gun flipping out, and if you really want to, you could rotate these, and he's some kind of battle mode. I mean, that looks pretty cool. About 10 years later, oh hey, that does look pretty cool. I always did think it was cool, but that's just my opinion. So I guess I don't know if that's official, but I really dig it. I dig that look. So, and I kind of think it's kind of funny. It looks like a crossbow, and in Transformers Animated, that's the weapon that he gets. Anyways, the gun's just attached by this little peg hole. That this really oddly shaped one that apparently only he can hold, because he has very, very small hands. He has petite hands. Can hold that. It's very, very small. It's just like compared to. Let me show ya. Won't you let me show ya? A peg, a 5mm peg compared to that. Like it's just this. No one else can hold this gun for the strangest reason. But this makes it more unique, I guess. And it does fire. So the lever, if it'll ever... There we go, it focuses. It does have, of course, the different paint apps from the other one. And sometimes we can, there we go, and it'll still fire after all this time. Okay, onto the transformation. I guess it wanted to transform on itself. We're just going to kind of leave that as it is. And apparently it decided to pop out on itself. Well, you're just going to want to do it on this side too. There we go. So we just release his arms. And you're going to want to come around. Oh, I just made a unnecessary kibble. You know what we're going to do first, just to get this top part out of the way. We're just going to flip it down. There we go. So now he's somewhat in robot mode. And we're just going to leave his arms up like he's, help me! And what we're going to do now, we're going to take this and we're going to bring out these little side skirt pieces if they ever want to. No, we're just going to kind of skip. We're going to skip a couple steps. Makes it a whole lot easier. These little tabs right here, they will slide out the tires. Sorry, it's been so long since I've goofed off with this figure. And then these just both flop down. And then you're gonna want to take his hip. You just wanna swivel it over. You can bring up little side skirt pieces if you want. It makes kind of a thigh gap, a really awkward thigh gap. So if you want, you can. If you don't, that's not my choice. Okay, we're gonna come around to the back side. Just flip these out. His heel spurs pop out. And then come around to the back. And for some reason, mine gets stuck on something. There we go. And then from there, straighten out his spoilers on his back. Spoiler, he does kill Optimus. He just gets him killed. Pull out his hands. Like so. Straighten everything out. And there you have Hot Rod. Hot Rod. Now, of course, he does have a little extra feature. This little spot right here that actually little gadget can pull out. And it's supposed to be a communicator. When I was a kid, I used to pretend... Oh, come on, focus. Focus! There we go. I used to pretend that was his saw from the movie. But it's a communication thing, so he can call everyone, tell them he says sorry. You can flip that back in if you don't want that out. Articulation, he does have a ball joint out of his shoulder, so he can do the yippity doo-dah and punch his back off. Can move at his shoulder, that's about it, and he can turn his wrist because of transformation. Nothing too fantastic. He has absolutely zero waist articulation, but his head can do a full 360. Someone call the fun police. He can kick out about that far. He's kind of hindered because of the back, and that's about as far as he can go back. But he does have a knee, so he can bend at the knee, and he can kick out that far. And he's hindered by the little side skirt. Feet, you can articulate them if you really want to. I mean, I guess it's, you can do if you really like to. Paint applications. Pretty much, let's fix his hips. My hip! It's just, very targeted towards a G1 look, which I'm all for. Do I recommend this figure? Yeah, if you're wanting to collect a certain line, or if you just can't get the Power of the Primes or the Titans Return version, or, if you really want, a massive collection of Hot Rod and or Rodimus Prime figures, he could stand in for Rodimus if you really want. Let's take a close look at the head. He's got like a gray paint for the face. His eyes are painted blue. It's not coming in the greatest on the camera. White crest and a darker red for the little wings on his helmet. The sides actually are painted the same red, so it's nice they did that. Again, oh, one thing I noticed, they put the sticker on like really bad. I may put a repro label over it if I ever do decide to do anything special with this figure. I may or may not. He does have some orange on his forearms. Come around. This is supposed to emulate the little exhausts coming off of his arm. Done at his waist. Same with that maroon red that's on his head. For the age of this figure, I have to say the molded detail into the figure itself is surprisingly well done for it being 2008. I believe this figure came out in 2008. Well, at least the original one that I showed you came out in 2008. So, I mean, this is a really old mold. I'm kind of surprised I don't really see it anymore, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad because we've gotten so much better hot rod figures. The last one was, I think it was Power of the Primes. And I'll do a review. Actually, you know what? I did do a review of that. I think it's in so long. I do believe that I did a figure review on the Power of the Primes Rodimus Hot Rod Evolution figure. But yeah, that was I think the last one. And we may or may not get one for Earthrise. So, but yeah, I mean, I really do like this figure. Even after all the years, I'll take all of its issues. I do not mind it whatsoever. I really do like the yellow that they did. I prefer the yellow over the orange that the original one had. A lot of G1 inspired. You know what? Let me grab something. I forgot I had this fella. He's always up on my shelf and I just never see him. G1 Hot Rod. Oh, reissued Hot Rod. There's actually I did notice this, but again, it's been a long time since I've even actually held and looked at this. I'm surprised I remembered how to transform it. Yeah, they did a really good job on kind of imitating the G1 look for him. I mean, if I had extra stickers that would be kind of similar to the G1, I would probably go ahead and put them on him. So, but yeah, there you go. That's him with, I just started doing a size comparison. I forgot about his weapon. Yes, his weapon. This is the kind of the thing that I was kind of getting to. Right there. That's super small. And if you look at the hole in his hand, if it'll focus, there we go. Yes, it's very small. And he can just hold that and pew 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 bang bang. Let's move Hultrold, G1 Hultrold out of the way. Let's see what my camera won't focus. Focus, damn it, focus. Okay, size comparison. Here he is with the Quintesson Judge from Cyberverse. Although I wish it was the Earthrise one. Let's scoot him a hair back. There he is with Titans Return Sharkticon. Here he is with, of course, Micromaster. Well, I don't remember what his name is. A lot of the Micromasters have such generic names. And then him with Battlemaster Paraxodon. He's a axe. Let's put him right here. That's as good as we're going to get. And here he is with a Titan Master. Or a Titano Mastro. And there you go. I mean, he stacks up. I think even with all these modern figures, I think that this hot rod still holds up. After all these moons, after 10,000 years, he's free. Oh, one thing I really wish that he could do, which I know some of the other ones can, is I wish he could hold the Sharkticon's tail. I know that the cup I have, if you can see him, it's like, see the top of his head right there. He can actually hold this. I'll eventually do a review with him. So, anyways, here you go. And thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you appreciate this video. And if you guys really do like it, let me know in the comments below. And remember to hit that like button. That's how I know for sure that, I'm making something, that's enjoyable. Which, I mean, I do know that it is. I have fun. I have fun making these videos, so... Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to check me out on Instagram at _robotic_beastman. And I got something planned in the works. It's probably not going to be for a while. But also, before I end this video, I want to thank you guys. I'm finally reached 172 subscribers. To me, that's a lot of subscribers. So, I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. So, I'm planning on something cool. There's a poll on my Facebook group that's official Nernerdell Beastman. I'm doing a poll, seeing what figure you guys would like me to do next. There's like 3 of them. So, go ahead and vote. Get to the Transformers polls. And thank you guys for watching. Bye. Tell all are one.